Finally.
Are we having fun yet?
Yes, it is true. The San Antonio Spurs are finally, and I mean finally, tanking. Dude, like, I've been asking for them to tank for the past couple months, okay? I haven't been on it that long. I know some people were on it before the season even started. I actually just wanted them to do it after I saw, okay, we definitively aren't going anywhere. But before we talk about this really quickly, so we're going to do another giveaway. This is the giveaway item, Tim Duncan plaque. It is actually going to be a prize for a trivia. So the trivia item is, yeah, the Tim Duncan plaque. So if you guys want to enter this, all you have to do is be a patron, a YouTube member. Last Friday of the month, I will send out a link in which you guys will be able to compete on live stream. That's gonna be fun. I like blood. All right, so let's talk about this. So the San Antonio Spurs are definitely tanking. I was skeptical at first. I said, maybe it's just me. I know some people had talked about it. They were like, oh, well, are the Spurs trying to sit players in order to try to get something bigger, or are they getting ready to make a big trade? And I don't know. I think that it genuinely is just tanking. We're coming really close within some of these games, and it is time to just let it play out. So here we go. So we're looking at the injury report, and I don't think that you can see this and not assume that this is a tank. We got Keita Bates Diop, which has been, I will say, he has been a very good, decent. I would say decent. Okay, he's been a very decent defender for us. Zach Collins. It's weird that they haven't brought him in yet, but yeah, apparently he will be out. Return to competition reconditioning. I don't know. That's sus for me. And then you got Jock Landale. He's out. Concussion protocol. I don't know. Jakob Pertl, he's out. Concussion protocol. I don't know about that. And then Doug McDermott, questionable right ankle sprain, sure. And then DeJounte Murray, questionable left wrist sprain. Now, the reason why I'm going to call BS on the DeJounte Murray thing, I know that it says questionable, so he could very well play. But I call BS on this, not to say that he doesn't have this injury, but one of the games in which he inflicted that injury, they literally let him play in the fourth quarter. Now, I could be wrong. You guys can correct me in the comments, because I'm not 100% positive. All these games are just blending in with each other. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Like DeJounte Murray, he went out for the game, and then they checked up on him, and then he came back in the fourth, and then ever since we haven't seen him. So I'm just going to call BS on this. The Spurs are very, very careful with players. So the fact that they just let him come back, I'm going to assume that he's okay. And in this day and age, obviously, you can't just say, oh, he's just out just to be out. Or like how Pop used to say, like with Tim Duncan, he say he's out because he's old. Yeah, you can't do that. Those days are over, and it's kind of our fault. But with that being said, yeah, so it looks as if the Spurs are just saying, screw it, man. This is a full-on tank. And this isn't the only game that they've done this. I've seen them do it a few times already, but it will be about 2 games in a row. So they're doing it. They're tanking. I'm for it. Why? At this point, why? You might as well just play your young guys, see what you can get out of them, and then hopefully we can truly get our own superstar, because right now we don't have a superstar. Now, I love DeJounte Murray, but, you know, we all could go ahead and say, yeah, he should be an all-star, and we can say he's an all-star, but we can't say definitively with any of these players that any one of them is a superstar. Even with Josh Primo, who I believe will become that, he's nowhere near a superstar. And Devin Vassell, who I think could potentially become that, nowhere near. Nowhere near. Not even close. So, yeah. So, I think that the Spurs are doing the right thing here. Don't do a tank as in, you know, the players aren't playing hard, because the Spurs know. Like, we have players that have a lot of integrity. They play with a lot of heart, and they come in really close in some of these games, and to the point where even when Pop sits players, they're still managing to almost win games, and that's super impressive. So you got to go ahead and just full on tank, because these guys aren't going to tank on themselves. But if they're sitting out, then there's nothing they can do about it. But I call BS on a few of these. The Jakob one, possibly the Jock. I don't know, playing Jock, whether or not that would be a tank. But Jakob and DeJounte, especially if they don't play, that's tanking, dude. And Zach Collins, I think they can say that the reconditioning, but honestly, come on. We know he's ready. So anyways, But yeah, I'll get with you guys later, man. Just let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, I see this as a full-on tank so we can get that lottery pick, and I am for it. We're definitely going to be live streaming that. That's going to be a fun night, dude. I'm like excited about it, and we're so many months away. But all right, guys, I'll get with you later, man. Until next time, deuces.